Should you tell your family about the red pill? Interesting question. You see, many men come across the red pill in various different ways. Many men were red pilled before they even knew it was a thing. Many men come across it and don't believe it until they see it themselves. For many men, it's women themselves that had actually made them red pilled. Following a bad relationship, divorce, some traumatic breakup, some weird connection. But you see, in terms of family, many people have family members that would bother you in a sense, harass you in a sense, to ask you why you're not settled down, why you're not married, or why you choose to remain single if you choose to remain single. Because you see, for families, many of them, they want to see the family expand, to grow, to add more members to the family, a new addition to the family. Now for some people, their parents would bother them constantly to ask them, where is your partner? Why don't you have a partner? You need to have a partner if you want to have kids. Don't you want to have kids? Now you see, for some men, saying to your parents that I'm red pilled wouldn't make a difference. Because then you'd have to explain what the red pill is and you'd have to deal with the consequences of your parents looking at you in the way they look at you. Now they know what you've been watching, reading, or whatever. How you've been absorbing the content. So from their perspective, it would be seen as, oh, this thing here is manipulating you. It's making you think things that aren't true. And you see, this is where the power of parents come into play because many people, they would listen to their parents and do what's best for their parents. It may not be best for them, but for their parents, to keep them happy, they would do whatever they need to do. As well as parents, other family members, brothers, sisters, cousins, whatever. Telling them about your red pill journey, they wouldn't understand. The overall point is that they wouldn't understand. That it's your journey, they have no need to understand your journey. You know what makes sense to you. Telling your family can be beneficial for some people, but I think for most it won't be beneficial. It would be a waste of time and energy to convince them as to why you choose to live the life you live. Because a big thing for many families is shame. How this would look to the world, how we would look to the world as a family. They would ask, why so-and-so doesn't have any children? Why don't they have a woman at least? Is there something wrong with them? You see, you can't then explain to them that you understand the matrix. You see the matrix, you've taken the red pill, and you no longer want to go back into the matrix, into the fairy tale, into Wonderland. Because the red pill is the truth. In a sense, a response to what's going on, a response to the lies. Whereas the blue pill is to embrace and uphold the lie, to stay there, to find a woman just because, to fit in just because. Because if you don't fit in, well, that could bring shame on the family.